Welcome to This Must Be Heard, a recurring podcast featuring discussions of Delaware County Community College's events, achievements, and initiatives. Today, some DCCC students share their experiences with earning money in addition to attending school. Thank you for listening.
Did you know that according to an article published on educationdata.org titled, How Do People Pay for College? 43% of full-time students are employed while in school, and 23% of those students work more than 35 hours per week. In contrast, 81% of part-time students are employed while taking classes, and 58% of those students work 35 hours per week. Here are some DCCC students that balance between employment and education.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tommy Cresta, and I am in my second semester as a comm major here at Delaware County Community College. In addition to my studies, I work full-time as a podcast host of the Popcorn Podcast, a popular film and entertainment show. I started the podcast originally as a way to get my opinions about film and television out into the world. However, over time, with the insane amount of listeners we have gained, it has moved much more into a full-time gig and a commitment to our fans. The main challenge with attending college and doing an entertainment show is probably having to miss classes due to attending events throughout the year. And if I think colleges could help students in one way with full-time jobs, it would be giving them a little more leniency with due dates and helping them schedule around their work.
Here's the Student Employment Fact Spotlight. There's a difference between students who work and employees who study. Students who work do so for extra spending money. Employees who study work to meet financial and family obligations, while also studying to advance in or change their professions.
Hi, my name is Sloan, and I am in my last semester as a film major here at DCCC. In addition to my studies, I work as a part-time photographer at the Communitarian here at the college, and for my side business, I work as the arts and creative writing lead for Norella. Norella is a Black and Brown-owned women-run company that discusses culture, politics, fashion, and social justice. I work to help pay for other professional pursuits like creating more films and other things I need at the moment. The challenges I face when juggling all the work are burnout and forgetfulness. I sometimes have a hard time remembering what I'm supposed to be doing for my jobs, clubs, and schoolwork, leading to much more work that I have to do in a limited amount of time. The burnout I experience typically results from overworking to meet multiple deadlines. I think that colleges and universities can help students like myself by making time management workshops and providing more online classes, which will be helpful in allowing for more flexibility.
Here's a Student Employment Fact Spotlight. Some studies suggest that working while attending college may result in lower GPAs. This may be due to work pressures, increased stress, and reduced social engagement on campus.
Hi, my name is Fafali Tisegalo, and it is my fourth semester here at DCCC. I earn extra money by doing branded surveys. This website allows you to get paid often, and you can redeem earned gift cards, including ones from Amazon and PayPal. A challenge that I have faced was making sure that more time is allotted for this site to earn the highest amount of money, while managing time to complete my college assignments. I think colleges can better support working students by providing workshops to strengthen their weaknesses and to improve on them.
Here's the Student Employment Fact Spotlight. Many people in college seek employment to offset student loans and gain relevant work experience in their field of choice. Yet, American higher education culture operates as if students have few obligations outside of schoolwork.
Hi, my name is Cameron Fields, and I'm in my third semester as a communications major here at DCCC. In addition to my studies, I work part-time at a McDonald's as an associate, taking orders, bagging food, delivering food, and cleaning the store. I have always worked in the food service industry since I was a teenager, and I've always preferred wage jobs over being tipped because they are more flexible with my class schedule as my classes change throughout the semester. I started to work because not only did I want to help my parents around the house since they are supporting me through college, but also to have money to save and spend for myself. I love to travel and explore, and I wanted to support myself in my endeavors with my own money. Now, the most challenging part about doing this is not taking on too much work and having to balance out my classwork and my job. It's very easy to overwork and stress myself out if I don't balance and manage my time properly. I believe that not just DCC, but colleges as a whole would benefit from having coaching for students to help them learn how to properly manage their time and balance life between school and work.
Here's a student employment fact spotlight. People who work while attending college can gain many beneficial soft skills and first-hand experience. Students who hold jobs in their field of choice also have the opportunity to determine whether their chosen major and career path is right for them.
Hi, my name is Lydia Nansanja, and I am in my second semester as a nursing major here at DCCC. In addition to my studies, I work part-time at the Student Resource Center as a student mentor, and outside school, I work as a patient care technician at Riddle Hospital. I got into this line of work to support myself while in college as an independent student, as well as get accustomed to the resources at the college that I could share with other students, especially with the new students. The challenges I experienced while juggling attending college and work definitely include managing my time to stay involved in the different extracurriculars, focus on schoolwork, at the same time work to pay my bills and take care of my mental health. The college can continue to best support working students by offering workshops on how to manage stress, juggle work and school, decision-making, practice self-care, as well as financial management skills. Thank you.
Here's the Student Employment Fact Spotlight. Convenient and flexible course offerings, such as online, evening, and weekend courses, offset the challenges of employment for many working learners. Hi, my name is Raven Amaro, and I'm in my final semester as a studio arts major here at DCCC. In addition to my studies, I'm a work study student at the college, and in the past I've also performed recurring weeding and video editing side jobs while enrolled as a student. I'm lucky enough to have some significant help from my parents in paying for my tuition, so I can devote more time to my studies, which is something I'm very grateful for, and it's definitely a privilege that I try not to take for granted. That being said, they can't pay for all of it, so my side jobs are how I pay for the rest. One way to find a side hustle, so to speak, is if your town has a local Facebook page. That's where I found the weeding job that I did. Even part-time work study and side jobs can be hard to manage with school, so I give huge props to the students with full-time jobs. From my perspective, something that has really helped me in the past is having online asynchronous classes available, which allows me to plan my schoolwork around my other commitments. Even though I'll be graduating soon, I hope the college continues to have a nice amount of asynchronous classes available for other students who enjoy that kind of class format. Thank you.
Here's a student employment fact spotlight. Recent research suggests that on-campus jobs are more beneficial than off-campus jobs. Students who hold work-study jobs tend to have higher grades, more positive college experiences, are able to engage with diverse peers, and are more likely to complete their degrees. First-generation students in particular feel an increased sense of belonging when they have on-campus jobs. My name is Lushonda Stevens, and I am in my 5th semester here at DCCC. In addition to my studies, I have a side hustle in pottery. When I was in high school, I took a pottery class, and my love for this art form grew. In addition to my side hustle, I work full-time as a dispensing technician. I do face some challenges in balancing work, school, and my business. Some of the challenges include not having a full understanding of marketing and business, and not having enough quality time to work on my craft. I also struggle with time management and being able to dedicate enough time to each area of my life. But there are benefits as well, including developing networking skills, a strong work ethic, and better communication skills. What colleges and universities could do for the working student is allow more flexibility and availability in taking classes, either online or in person, provide more scholarships for working students, have more compassion for working students, and invest in more research on this topic. Despite these challenges, I would still recommend that students pursue their own business endeavors. Thank you.
You've been listening to This Must Be Heard, brought to you by the New Media Lab and the Office of Athletics and Campus Engagement. The producer of today's episode was LaShonda Stevens. Our readers today were Tommy Cresta, Lydia Nansanja, Cameron Fields, Fafali Siseglo, Sloan Glover, Raven Amaro, and LaShonda Stevens. Our editors were Amy Rodriguez-Miller, Jamie DeKai, and Raven Amaro. LaShonda Stevens and Megan Grant are the research contributors for this episode. Our executive producers are Tashia White, Raven Amaro, and LaShonda Stevens. Victoria Colbreth and Samuel Larson designed our cover art. Indigo Frazier composed our theme music, and I am Raymond Porras, your announcer for this episode. Special thanks to the Director of Athletics and Campus Engagement, Allison Gleason, and our Faculty Advisor, Professor Maria Boyd. If you have an interest in participating in the New Media Lab, contact the Office of Athletics and Campus Engagement or reach out to us on Instagram at DCCC_New Media Lab. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks again for listening.